Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is build day 30. I'm pretty sure it's build day 30 on the construction schedule back here for the pool project in the back of Villa Feliz. So anyway, you can see right behind me, you can see the ladder. They assembled one of the ladders. They're also working on doing some other of the equipment that we showed yesterday that we received that are part of the swimming pool, and we'll see how they are doing fitting those in the places, the proper places, as they should be. So let's go ahead and get today's episode underway. Now, without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Now, as I pointed over my shoulder, this is the two-step ladder that will be going from the 10-inch section down into the 4-foot section there. It's not a big drop down in there. That's why we only went with the smaller. We went with a two-step. We will be doing a 3-step section over in the 5-foot area. I don't know when they're going to assemble that. Now, I said when I did the opening this morning, I said we're going to look at some of the equipment that they're going to be using for the installation. This is very nice. Oh, this looks very nice. I gotta tell you, this company, they buy the good material. Sometimes contractors, they will cheap out on you on some of the materials that they use. But this looks like, so far from what I'm saying, and you'll see when we get the pump in, you'll see when we get the filter in, and we're getting ready to go look over now at the skimmer. The skimmer is a Haywood skimmer, and it looks something like this right here. Now, I kind of figured that this was not going to be a super wide skimmer, which is good because it doesn't take up a lot of footprint on your swimming pool. This is why I asked for 2 skimmers here. One on this side to collect leaves on this area, and one for that area over there. Now we have trees on that side and over here, and I think between the two it'll be very manageable to collect floating debris like leaves. So this is the one they're going to be installing in this spot right here. Now they're making the little notch out and cutting the rebar out of the way so that it can fit in there properly, and then they'll be doing the assembly of that. Now we'll continue to watch that through the day. Now, something you probably noticed as I was walking up here, we have some suspicious tracks here. Now, I spoke with Hapone this morning, and I asked Hapone, did he come back here and walk in our wet cement sometime in the middle of the night? So Hapone, I gotta ask you, did you walk through the cement last night? Huh? No? You didn't walk through the cement last night? Okay. How about you, Marianne? Did you walk through the cement last night? We're gonna take a footprint of yours, and we're gonna look and see, was it you, or was it Hapone, or did another dog crawl in over our fence last night? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe we had an intruder. And he said he didn't. He told me he did not come through this area. But so I think what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to get a, like CSI. We're gonna do a crime scene investigation, and maybe we'll do a footprint and see if they match up with these footprints here. What do you think? Well, anyway, it is nothing to worry about because this is just the base. There's going to be stonework on top of all this, so that will be hidden underneath. So not a problem. Now, it was really beautiful this morning before we started, and the skies, as you can see, they're turning a little dark, and they look like we have some rain clouds. We got a lot of rain last night, as you can see, is evidenced by the water that's over here. We did have water in the 5-foot section, but they used that sump pump over there, and they got rid of the water. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I don't really know everything they're going to do today, we're just going to follow. I think they're putting in the skimmer over there. I think they're going to continue to put some cement inside for the sidewalk around the side of the pool, and we'll just try to capture this on time-lapse. So you're probably wondering what all this chipping is being done right here on the leading edge of the 10-inch section of the pool that goes down to the 4-foot. Now, I imagine it's for these devices. These devices are what they're going to set the ladder into here. This is how you secure the ladder into your foundation prior to doing your tiling. So I imagine that's what this is for. Alright, so as we go into our lunch break here, I just want to show you what was done this morning between the time they got here and lunch break. This is number 1 skimmer right here. Number 1 skimmer was put in place. They did their calculations. I don't know what the calculations are, but they know from doing this before how close the front of this entry point of the skimmer has to be from the front. I don't know what this finishing area, how they do the finishing area, how it goes from here all the way to the tiles, the finished tiles inside there, but these guys know what they're doing. It looks like they have a couple of elbows down here to bring it up here. They'll probably have another elbow that takes it in this direction that will take it to the life support system. Remember, this is the intake. This is the water that will be going from here into the filter and pumped back out to the returns over there and over there, there and there. Okay, also you see on the bottom, part of the pool base before they waterproof and put the floor tiles in is done. So it looks like it is around, on the 5-foot section, we're close to maybe about 45% done on this layer that they put inside. And it's a mixture of the sand, the concrete mix, and the gravel again. And not like what they're doing on the side over there, which is just the sand and the concrete mix, which makes up the plaster coat over there. And let's not forget, there's one more thing that was done here this morning. The anchor supports, the little black anchor supports for the top of the ladder that embeds into the floor of the swimming pool. That is being positioned, trimmed out, carved out inside the concrete, and I don't know how they'll affix it. I don't know if they'll put concrete around to secure it in place, or if they'll wait for the pour. I don't really know. We'll find out as they do it. So we'll follow them. All right, it's time for lunch now. Time for me to go inside, answer some emails, check on the comment section, and then back after lunch, back out here to the pool project. All right, here we are back after lunchtime. The crew are working back inside the swimming pool. Now, we've been having lots and lots of wind. Wind coming in from the west, moving to the east. And I bet even these guys don't even know we are under a typhoon. We have a typhoon going through here. I just walked inside and Ness is like, we are under a typhoon. Typhoon category 1, signal 1. Typhoon, what's the name of it? Tonio, Typhoon Tonio. But I think it's going to come in real quick and leave really quick by tomorrow morning. By Monday morning, it's going to be out in, I think, in the West Philippine Sea. So it'll be away from us. But I think for the next 36 hours is something we're going to be getting lots of wind and scattered rain back and forth. But right now, it's absolutely beautiful. Look at the sky. It's actually really not bad at all. So we're going to hope for the best and continue going on. Now that's 3 typhoons in as many weeks. It's like every Sunday we have a typhoon going through here. Okay, well, it looks like the schedule for this afternoon. What you looking for? Oh, pencil. Pencil. Okay, so it looks like the schedule for this afternoon. I'm seeing Obing is working on the 2nd skimmer, which will connect to our pipe. Here, there'll be another pipe that goes into the life support, and this is just for the overflow pipe here. So it has that one set, ready to pour some concrete around it at some point. And more of the floor construction going on. So we're kind of lucky. I don't mind the wind. We just don't want any rain going inside of here. We don't want to dilute the floor that's being poured for today. But I believe we're okay for the time being, at least for, I don't know, you never know in the Philippines. All right, well, here it is, close of business on build day 30. Let's go around, do a wrap up around the pool, and close out for today's episode. All right, well, I got to tell you, I'm really happy with the amount of work they got done today. I didn't tell you earlier in the episode, but the team actually broke down on the way coming in. They had a flat tire, had to go to what they call is a vulcanizing shop here today and get their tire fixed before they came in. That's why they were a little bit later than normal this morning, but they made it in, and they got a lot accomplished. So a couple of these places, these are the things that will hold the ladder. That's the word I'm trying to think of, ladder. This will hold the ladder in and allow you to be able to take the ladder out if you need to take it out. We could have no ladder here, or we could have the ladder in, because there's bumpers. There'll be bumpers on the bottom of the legs of the ladder. And up here you have these little bolts inside, and with the bolts you can adjust it up and down for tightening and keep it in place, or if you need to take it out for maintenance, or if you just want this area open with no obstruction. So that's in on this side right here. Skimmer, have a skimmer that they did the preliminary positioning for there, and the skimmer also on the opposite side. Now the big thing that got done today, one of the big thing, and let me get up here on the bridge, is almost they got the entire 5-foot section of the flooring poured. Now this is the section before the waterproofing, which is the section before the tiles, the tile adhesives and the tiles that will go inside here. And I expect those to be in maybe tomorrow. I think that we'll be taking delivery. If Alvin the contractor said what I understood him to say, I think probably by tomorrow. We'll see. This big spot in the corner, remember, it was not finished properly. Well, it's kind of done. A little bit of work needs to be done around the bottom. A little bit of plaster coat also on the side here as well. I don't know what they're going to do, since we're going to be putting rock on there. I'm going to leave it up to them. They're the experts. I'll wait to see what they do over there. But this is done. The next thing need some coatings of some waterproof over here. Let's see. Not much over here today. Oh, and some of the coping base before they put the coping. They did a little bit here, a little bit of the little sidewalk that goes around the edge of the pool, and they did a little bit more over here as well. So that, I believe, captures what they did here today. Now, one of the subscribers brought something up to my attention, and I'd already addressed this with the foreman here, is we have to do a little wall right here. So we got to put something that will block the water, to keep the water from going over onto the little sidewalk area, across the coping and into the swimming pool. We don't want any runoff. So he said he would address that. They'll do like a little border around here, bring it up. I imagine they'll go up maybe 3 or 4 inches all the way to the section back here, so we don't have any threat of any of the water, because you know in the Philippines we get a lot of water in a very short period of time, very heavy waterfall. So we want to be able to divert the water around and prevent it from going inside. But all the other pool is fine. We're so high everywhere else. It's only coming off of Bahay Kubo Island over here. Well, that's it for today. Build day 30 days. Remember I said the scope of this project was supposed to be estimated between 30 and 45 days. I think it's going to be more like 45 to like 52 days. That's what I think it's going to end up being. We'll see. We'll see if my calculation's right, or maybe they'll get super amount of stuff done in the next 2 weeks. Who knows? Anyway, let's close for now. Tomorrow is another day. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, from right here in the Philippines, you have a wonderful and blessed day. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right, and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.